business venture. I don't even know what it was, because honestly, you guys, I don't care about those two. You know, I care about other stuff, but since you guys like it, I'm reading on it. So, what is going on with Harry and Meghan in regards to releasing a new business venture on Diana's birthday? And I apologize for the noise in the background. The one time I decide to go out to the pool, this noise happens. So anyways, it looks like they're trying to focus on their financial stability is what's going on. And they're looking at all the different factors. They're like, what do we do? What do we focus on? You know, should we focus on that, or should we focus on being tasteful in public, or should we focus on money? So there you go, money. They're focused on money, and they're focused on that for their growth and new beginning. And as I redundantly, okay, good. I'm glad you can hear me, Betty. Thank you for commenting. And as I redundantly say all the time, because I know I'm redundant, I'm a Virgo, I can't help it. Yes, I don't have much of an opinion on these two, except that I think they're obnoxious. I'm not like one of those people that's like, oh my God, did you see every little thing they did? But I humor you guys, so I do readings on it on my channel because you like it. They are looking for a positive change in their lives and to find peace and happiness. And ultimately, they are determined and hell-bent on going forward with their business ventures. How does Harry feel about releasing it on his mother's birthday? The newest business venture, whatever it was. You can comment down below if you want to share with me whatever business venture this is that they released on her birthday. Because I don't know, because I don't care enough about them to look. But that's how you can tell my readings are accurate, because I don't really research that much about them. I see tiny little, I'll hear like 2 sentences from a news show and turn it off because I get annoyed. And that's what I'll get the idea for the reading for. So they are passionately directive to go forward, and Harry's like, I'm gonna protect and support her no matter what. So Harry went on board with it because Meghan sold it to him as something positive. So she really directs the relationship. He supports, and he's like, okay, I'll do it because she said to do it, basically. But deep down inside, he had inner turmoil about doing it and devil energy, which means he felt like it wasn't such a good idea, but he didn't say that. He hid that from her. Well, you know, if you don't communicate clearly with your spouse, that's your problem. So, anyways, hi everybody who's joined. Let's see what else we can get from this reading. It looks like they are trying to just make final decisions to make their wishes come true, especially Meghan. And she doesn't care how she has to do it. That's why the devil comes up. Okay, what does the royal family think of this? What does William think of releasing this business venture on Diana's birthday? If you can share down below what business venture that is, because I didn't watch the news long enough to know, because I guess I don't care enough. Oh, God. Oh, that was the bottom of my swimsuit. I was like, oh, my God, what is that? Did something just fly onto me? It wasn't that. Yeah, anyways. So let's see. Let's go more into this. How does William feel about this? William, this is William, Knight of Cups. He feels stuck. He's like, well, I know they need money because I'm going to cut them off. You know, she keeps leading things into these situations where it doesn't look good for her. She's leading herself into another trap where she's not going to look good. Meghan, trap, 8 of Swords. Again, these are not my opinions. These are what the cards say. 8 of Swords in the Tower is not good. She's unstable. She leads herself into unstable scenarios, blah, blah, blah. That's what he thinks. And, you know, they want money, but at what cost? It was my brother's decision. But anyways, so I don't know if this was such a good idea to do the reading in a pool, because I'm getting some strange messages, and I'm very modest, by the way, so I'm not really sure where that's coming from. But anyways, there are some dresses that I wear in my day-to-day life that are less modest than this, but I guess people like to make weird associations with the pool. Anyway, so let's go on to other readings. So anybody who is a loyal subscriber or a new person interested in royals, current events, pick a card readings, comment down below what you would like to see for the rest of the reading, because I'm going to sign off in a few minutes. Hi, thanks for joining. Oh, thanks for that, Bert. That's why I was right about the timing of the global war that's coming 5 years ago, and I have video evidence to prove it on Patreon, because I'm so bad at card reading. In fact, I don't even need cards for that, because I predicted it with numerology. I'm really bad at card reading. Thanks. All right, so what does everybody else want to hear? Do you want to pick a card reading? Do you want a global prediction reading? What would you like before I sign off? Okay, that's a good one, Christine. Bezos? Yeah, that's how you say his name. Oh, thank you. That's a good one too, Pavlo. I'll do that one too. Do you mean the war in Ukraine, or do you mean global war in general? Okay, so let's see what's going on as far as the thing with Bezos goes. Did he pay people off? Did he pay people off to go to his wedding? Okay, so there was a lot of instability surrounding it, and he just wanted to get it done. Like, they started to not even enjoy their day. And people were given some kind of comp to get there or something, or like encouragement, like gifts. I think there was like big gifts is what I'm hearing. And they were like very diplomatic about the way they shared that to people. Like, there's a lot of swords energy, Queen of Swords, King of Swords. This means like, you do this, you get this type of thing. And it's going to be great. And it's going to be wonderful, full, new beginning. And it's going to be private, right? Like they made it seem like it was going to be private, but I don't think so, because people were protesting out from where it was. It looks like they were unhappy with the result. The devil was surrounding the wedding, and they just didn't want to let go of the location. This was mostly Lauren's idea, the location. She didn't want to let go of it. But I'm hearing the message that he thought it wasn't a good idea. He was frustrated with the location. So that's basically how it turned out. Yes, they did pay for people to go. She insisted on the location, and he was just like, I don't know if that's a good idea. And then there was a lot of negative energy surrounding it, because people don't like him. That's the negative energy surrounding it. They don't like him. He wants to be seen as a king of cups, but people see him as a dishonest person who goes on new beginnings and new business ventures and leaves his loyal people out in the cold. So that's how they see him. Anyways, which seems pretty accurate, I guess, in their opinions, not fact. When will the war in Ukraine end? Can I have a number? So we'll start with the number. That's how I predict time periods. If you're interested, you can see on a free video on Patreon how accurate I was with the escalation of the war in the Middle East, almost down to the exact month, a half a year ago, with cards. If you're interested, you can watch that video for free on Patreon. Oh, there was something on me. Okay, hold on a second. I'm getting a little freaked out. Okay, there. All right, so when will the war in Ukraine end? I don't want to look because they're kind of like mixed up, so I just want to take one out. Okay, so it looks like 6. Okay, what does 6 mean? Does that mean months? Yes. So there are certain cards that I say mean yes or no, and there are obviously very positive cards. So obviously, if you're not reading this in a context of a yes or no question, this would indicate like the world, like moving, like positive new beginnings, things coming full circle, increased money. But if you're asking yes or no, there are certain cards that then mean yes or no, like Ace of Pentacles, the World, the Fool. I would think the Ace of Cups would mean yes. So this means yes to when I said months. Is that 6 months? 6, that's how I predict time frames. Now, time frames are not always set in stone, and that doesn't necessarily mean, though, that there's not a greater global war to come. What I'm hearing the message now that what could happen is the actual war over there, as far as escalating in Ukraine, could somehow level out. But then there's like, I'm hearing allies in the bigger war, like stronger allies with other people in the bigger war that's coming. If you want to hear more details about that, you can go to my Patreon, just because I have to be a little limited on how much detail I go into in global war and stuff like that. That can be kind of scary on YouTube. But yeah, I hope that you're staying safe over in Ukraine, but it looks like 6 months from now. Let's ask again. Is that correct? So Justice talks about balance. Page of Wands talks about moving forward. And then the middle of the deck, Ten of Pentacles, families together after a loss. So it looks like there will be a small time period of, and I don't mean because like it's going to necessarily specifically only be like that over there, but like a time period of settling out there until the global war starts to involve more countries in general. And so it's not going to just be like a Ukraine thing, like Ukraine involved or Middle East involved. It's going to be like this big thing. But yes, things should settle down within 6 months. Okay, so those types of readings that are very personal, they're not ones that I do on my public channel. I can do pick a card and you can take from it what message you get for the questions that a couple of you asked. But I don't do those on the public channel unless you're doing like donations or something. If you're looking for like that, you can send me a message for a private reading. And you can email me at naomitarot1199@gmail.com. But let's just see in general. Pick a card, 1, 2, or 3. This is the message everybody watching or who will watch needs to hear. Oh shit, I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen. That's why I didn't bring my favorite ones out here. I only have a limited amount with me right now. So anyway, the Death card. So this means endings and new beginnings. Something is going to end and something's going to begin. That's very positive for you. You've been frustrated for some time and you had inner turmoil, but it's time to move forward to your new cycle. So that is the message for 1. And you've got to trust your intuition on this, because you've been doubting it, but you have to move forward. You have to just let go of someone or something that's been dragging you down. That's what I have. Okay, now let me just, I don't want to get the rest of the cards wet. Oh boy, this is a pain in the butt now. See, I thought I could be careful and I threw one into the pool. Okay, so that's redundant. I'm not going to take, these need to be shuffled better. I have to let my hand dry because they're not shuffled good enough. You're welcome. Yeah, the pool water blessed it. Okay, so let's see what number 2 needs to hear. Okay, number 2, again, with the Wands energy, assertion, passion, direction. Do not be afraid to speak your mind or say what you need to say. You're going to celebrate a lot of things in life coming up, and you're going to find fulfillment. This is poking out of the deck, so I think I should read it. You're going to find fulfillment, and you are being supported in this in life, but you have to not be afraid of speaking your truth and being your authentic self. Queen of Wands is unapologetic. She's like very open about who she is. There's nothing concealed about her. Even the Queen of Swords, who's very direct and confident, she will conceal to like kind of have a leg up on people. Queen of Wands, on the other hand, she's more expressive. So express yourself, you know, like the song. I'm not that old. I was like a little kid when that came out. So anyway, and you will be supported in expressing yourself, and you will find fulfillment, possible financial abundance in the next month, and a celebration. So possible new relationship, or you should form a new relationship with somebody. I think I need to go back in because something's bothering me. Okay. There we go. Like, it's, I don't know what the hell it's attracted to, but it's bothering me. Anyway, sorry. I hope it didn't bite me. Yeah, new beginning. See that? There's a new beginning. There's a celebration. You're going to be meeting somebody or making something more committed with somebody or a possible new job offer, something new beginning. And it's based on you fully expressing yourself. So don't hold back. Obviously in a good way. I don't mean in a bad way. Message number 3. You need to hear that it's time to make a decision about your life, because this decision, you're at a crossroads. It's going to be very positive for you. And so it's yes to a yes or no question. If you're asking yes or no, this means yes to a yes or no question. And this indicates needing, again, it's a theme of walking away. There's something you need to walk away from. And you've put a lot of hard work into it possibly, or to this person, and you had a lot of hope for it. But it's time to cut your losses and realize you're, oh my God, what the hell? Okay, I'm gonna have to stop this video soon. This is driving me nuts. And realize that you're gonna be left out, that they need to be left out in the cold because they left you out in the cold. And you're gonna find peace from matching this negative energy that's been given to you. Like, meaning don't be negative, but like if they're giving that negative energy, then that's when you put your boundaries up and you walk away. Like, you don't make it more negative is what I mean. And you'll find stability. So there's this theme of walking away, finding peace through new beginnings, expressing yourself fully, not being afraid of that. Take from that what you will. Entertainment only. These readings may not resonate with everybody. They're only meant to resonate with certain people because it depends on if you're picking up my energy and I'm picking up yours. So it's not necessarily everybody who will watch it. So thanks for joining. I'll see you guys later. I hope it came out clearly enough. And if you want your own private reading, email me, Right Blessings. And I offer astrology charts, tarot card readings, different life coaching sessions. If you just have to talk, I can listen and we will just talk about it. I also do incantation, spells, spirit channeling, stuff like that. So feel free to email me if you are interested in any of those things. And down below my videos, I have the prices, not this one, but all the other ones, well, the contact information. But yeah, you can check out this video later and I'll list it. But yeah, thank you for watching. And the last card is don't give up, because you're almost towards the end. It's going to pay off. Your hard work will pay off. It may not seem like it, but it will. Bye. Talk to you later.